Welcome to Switched On Schoolhouse, a CD-ROM-based homeschool curriculum from Alpha Omega Publications. Switched On Schoolhouse Algebra 1 is a high school math course that is typically included in a 9th grade course of study. Units include linear equations, inequalities, polynomials, quadratics, probability and statistics, and much more. Semester reviews and semester and final exams are also included. Now let's take a look at an Algebra 1 lesson to see how concepts like these are covered. In a unit entitled Inequalities, let's look at a lesson called Graphing. Most Switched On Schoolhouse lessons begin with a brief introduction and a list of objectives for the lesson. These objectives help students stay focused on important lesson content and provide parents with an effective way to measure mastery of lesson content. At the beginning of most lessons, your students will also encounter a list of vocabulary words that will be used throughout the lesson. We've included several activities to encourage mastery of these important words. For example, students can hear the correct pronunciation of each word.
Subset, null set.
In addition, the vocabulary arcade games encourage mastery of the vocabulary words by providing practice in the correct spelling of each word and in matching each word with its definition. Let's look at a sample.
Spell the word
Element.
E-L-E-M-E-N-T. Yes.
Flashcards allow students to easily review the words and their definitions. Math can be a difficult subject to teach, but Switched On Schoolhouse math courses provide text-based instruction interspersed with multimedia examples of difficult-to-grasp skills to assist parents in meeting the academic needs of even their most math-challenged students. The following slideshow provides reinforcement of an important concept.
Remember Venn diagrams? The rectangle represents the universal set. Sets are normally written inside of braces. The universal set of natural numbers is infinite. The universal set of the integer 0 is finite. It has one element. Sets are defined by listing their members or by rule. A equals BH is a rule. Suppose we had the set A equals 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12. This symbol tells us that 3 is an element of A. The same symbol with a line through it means that 2 is not an element of A.
Animations like this one may help your students better understand difficult concepts.
The language of set theory is used in algebra to solve problems. Suppose we write a set 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 12. Then we say x is an even natural number in set A. Well, 12 is a subset of A. Since the variable x can be replaced by 12, the subset 12 is the replacement set, or the truth set, for the unknown variable x that makes the statement true. In math, a truth set is simply a replacement set. Using sets is part of thinking mathematically.
Plenty of examples and solutions provide thorough instruction in the application of difficult math concepts. At the end of the lesson, the student is presented with a series of questions that provide a review of lesson content. Questions are presented in a variety of formats, including matching, fill in the blank, true and false, sequencing, multiple choice, multiple select, click and place, essay questions, and many more. 85 to 90% of student work is graded instantly by the program.
Correct.
Answers are automatically saved as the student works through the questions, and immediate feedback is given after each question
Good
has been
answer.
answered. If a parent has set the program to allow for multiple attempts, students will be looped back through the lesson to answer questions
Correct.
that were marked wrong on the first attempt. The lesson is complete when all questions have been answered correctly or when the student has exhausted his allowed attempts on each question. The student can then return to the home page to continue through the rest of his daily assignments.